What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel and a video that is very near and dear to my heart since I love going to football games. So this video is about the top 10 NFL stadiums. In order to figure out the top 10 NFL stadiums, I did a lot of research looking at different things like the best food, the view of the seats, ticket prices, things to do while you're in the city. Nearby hotel accommodations, cleanliness, best food to buy, cost of souvenirs, best way to get to the stadium, drive, public transportation or Uber, and also the distance from the airport. And let's start off at number 10 with Arrowhead Stadium, home of the Kansas City Chiefs. If you've never been there for a game, it's definitely a place you need to go. It has an electric atmosphere every single game. The fans are outstanding. Plus, if you go to a game, make sure you stay for the end. They do the Arrowhead Chop after the game, and it's something you'll always remember. Number 9 is M&T Bank Stadium, home of the Baltimore Ravens. This stadium actually opened up the year I was born in 1992, but it still stands strong and is one of the better stadiums in the NFL today. It is considered to be one of the loudest stadiums in the NFL because of its unique shape and design, and there are some great tailgating options outside the stadium before games. Next up at number 8 is MetLife Stadium, home of the New York Giants and the New York Jets. Although the teams aren't that good right now, the stadium itself is really nice. There's plenty of things to do in the area. You have the American Dream Mall right across the street, which is a pretty decent mall. There are other things to do in the area, and overall, the stadium experience is solid. Number 7 is Nissan Stadium, home of the Tennessee Titans. When you look around the stadium, it might not look like much, but once you get inside and you see all the cool things they have done, it's definitely worth checking out. They have the Titans helmet in the end zone and some other cool stuff. It's a very underrated stadium and definitely worth checking out if you haven't been yet. Number 6 is Lambeau Field, home of the Green Bay Packers. I think most people already know how amazing this stadium is. Every football fan needs to go to a game here at least once in their life. The atmosphere is truly unlike any other, and you can feel the history of the game as soon as you walk into the stadium. Lambeau Field is the oldest stadium in the NFL, but it gets a pass because of how iconic it is. Number 5 is Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Dolphins. This stadium is in the Miami area, so obviously you have amazing weather almost every day. It's close to the beach. There are lots of things to do in the area. The stadium itself is pretty nice, and if you want to check out a game here, it's definitely a place you should consider. Next up at number 4 is M&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys. I know a lot of people hate the Dallas Cowboys, but the stadium is pretty impressive. It's one of the newer ones in the NFL. There's plenty of things to do in the area. The food is pretty good in the stadium. There's a lot of things that make this stadium special, including the giant screen in the middle of the field. And overall, it's just a fun place to watch a game. Number 3 is Raymond James Stadium, home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is another stadium where the team isn't all that great right now, but the stadium itself is really nice. It's right next to the water. It's very clean. There are some good tailgating options. And when you combine that with what you can do in the Tampa area, it's definitely a place you need to go. Also, they have one of the crazier mascots in the NFL in the pirate ship that shoots cannons when they score. Next up at number 2 is Allegiant Stadium, home of the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, the Raiders aren't a great team right now, but this is one of the newest stadiums in the NFL. And when you go to a game, you'll realize it's unlike any other stadium in the league. It's in the middle of the desert. It looks great at night. The fans are loud, and the overall experience of going to a game is something you won't forget. Before we get to number 1, don't forget to stay tuned if you're interested in more sports videos. Alright, on to number 1. And number 1 is Paul Brown Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bengals. I know, the Bengals aren't a good team. They haven't been to the playoffs in like 5 years, but I promise you this stadium deserves the number 1 spot. I'm a big Ohio guy. I love everything about Ohio, and the stadium is right on the Ohio River. There are some really good tailgating options. The fans are okay, the team is bad, so it's easy to get tickets. And the atmosphere in the stadium is actually pretty electric because of how passionate the fans are even though the team sucks. There are some great things to do in the Cincinnati area, and overall, the experience of going to a game here is something you won't forget. Alright everyone, that's my list of the top 10 NFL stadiums. If you disagree with anything I said or you think I missed something, leave a comment below and let me know. Alright everyone, thanks for watching, stay safe and stay awesome.